oh my gosh, it's a completely different day. This is totally not the same exact day, and I'm wearing the same exact clothes. I just don't have any other clothes. And it's the same time, too. Hi, I'm Miles, and welcome to Getting Better at Stand-Up, a video series where I watch my stand-up sets and react to them. Today we were watching another older set because I'm just trying to get through them. Gosh. This is another villain set. Why not? And I labeled this one Victoria's Birthday, which was the host, not my middle school girlfriend. So, I don't remember most from this set. Oh, I do remember. Okay, this set wasn't bad. This set, maybe it was. I did a bunch of one-liners that I wrote that day because I just wanted to try it. You know, because all my friends that I hang out with in the comedy sphere, a sphere, it's like a world, they all do one-liners. So I was like, oh, let me try this because, like, they've told me, oh, you got to write one-liners. You got to write one-liners. Try one-liners. So I was like, okay. So I tried it, and I wrote them on these big, pieces of paper from my job because we just had so many of them. They're, like, thick, big pieces of paper, and I wrote one joke per paper. So I came up with like 15 sheets of paper, like folded to go in my back pocket. And this was a really cool experience because afterwards I was approached by like 3 people. 2 of them wanted a piece, like one of them, like they wanted my joke, like the paper. So I gave them the paper. Anyway, I think this was a good set. But we'll see. I'm going to take my notes. How creepy. Why did I have to go up like that? Wearing the Crocs. I like the Crocs.
Guten Tag. All right, we're going to try some new stuff. We're just gonna ride. All right, we're going to ride. Let's keep this going. All right, so the other day, today, I was driving to work. And I was approaching a stoplight, and there was a homeless guy. So, of course, my anxiety spikes. Fuck, now I have to interact with this dude. So I'm sitting there, I'm trying to figure out, do I fiddle with the thing? Do I go on my phone? He starts walking over, and I see he has a sign, an incredible penmanship. Like, beautiful writing. We have book readers, you know what penmanship means. Come on.
Why am I getting frustrated?
And it just said, like, oh, like, anything helps. So okay. I was like, I was looking around, and I had an apple. So, like, perfect. So I grabbed my apple, and I roll my window down, and I go, hey, man, I'm sorry. This is all I got. And I hand it to him. And he looks at me in awe. And he just genuinely, like, thank you so much. And I felt like a king. I felt like I was being held in a chariot by a bunch of beautiful, gorgeous men.
So fucking
cool. The joke is like I give him like he's a peasant and I'm giving him an apple, whatever. I ran out of coin sacks. Fuck that joke.
I like it.
You can count, there you go. Can you hold that for me?
Fun.
All right, let's ride. Cyclopses. Absolute worst mythical beast to ever exist. Don't take a picture of that. Don't fucking steal it. The lamest. What are they? They're like 6'2" with one eye. Their only special ability is lack of depth perception.
Love that joke.
All right, you can have this one. There you go. Yeah. All right. Now we're just gonna get into the shit. I wrote all this today, so fuck you guys. This is not bombing. This is called a kamikaze. So enjoy.
So aggressive.
Fake leather doesn't peel. It just sheds. Let's try that again. Fake leather doesn't peel.
It just sheds.
No, it's molting. Like, here, you want that?
There's the same guy.
This is so bad. When lost, I like to challenge myself, you know? I don't bring a compass. I don't bring a map. I like to bring a globe.
I like that. I'm not
gonna. Because it was raining. I was like, oh, I don't want to get Have you ever been asked by a grown man if you want to go for a walk?
Yeah.
Never felt more like a good boy in my life ever. Wag my tail.
All right.
I found a ball the other day. That was cool.
So stupid.
Saw a guy with. This is gonna be the worst joke so far, but we're working on it.
No.
It's ivory. I'm sculpting.
Ivory. How did I know that
Saw a
one?
guy with a swastika tattoo, but it was
That's
X'd out.
Go on.
So I'm trying to think, is that like his disguise? Like he was a Nazi? Wow, this is already really bad. What was my point? Was it a cover-up? What is this? It's just a bad idea. It's just a bad idea.
I did not see that coming.
But what if he was like, oh, I got the best idea. I want to get a swastika, but I hate Nazis, so I want to get it X'd out. But you got to get the swastika first. So what if, all right, you guys want to hear a list? I'm a white guy, of course I got a list. My grandma, Barack Obama. Okay, here's a list of things that would absolutely dominate in a mosh pit.
Hey, go on.
A homeless guy with knives duct taped to him. A ceiling fan on the floor. Broken glass. I gotta put these things in sport mode. Fuck yeah, just one of them. A shark and a gun. All right, you guys like impressions? Let's have some impressions. Here is an impression of an Irish host at a restaurant, and you're asking me how much time left to be sat. How about 45 minutes to an hour? You like that? That's the only thing I can say with the Irish accent. It's really good though. But that's the only thing. How about 45 minutes to an hour? All right, so this is no joke. This next impression, I submitted it to Juilliard. Here's an impression of someone who genuinely loves licorice.
That's good. I started off with like great energy, like day and night compared to the last ones I've watched. What I don't like about it is, I don't know. So this was all stuff I wrote that day, and I know you can tell, but I was like trying so hard to be like a master of stand-up with like new stuff. I was like, oh, I fucking just wrote this. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna fucking kill with this new stuff. And then I go up and I bomb. In my mind, I was like convinced that I can't bomb. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking bomb, so I'm gonna act like I'm destroying. So I had like so much confidence. The homeless guy and the apple thing, I really like that, and I've tried it like 6 times now. We'll see in the next ones I watch, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work ever because people don't know what I'm talking about. So I think it's time for me to shelf it for now and just think about it, because I think it's a funny concept. Like, oh, I gave a homeless guy an apple. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what I should say. I gave a homeless guy an apple because I ran out of sacks of gold. Cyclops bit, so good. I fucking love the Cyclops bit. I love that one so much. Then you have the dog one. No one laughed at that one. Have you ever been asked to go on a walk with by a grown man? Maybe there's a better way I can word that. I think that's a good little quick one-liner. But maybe I need to rope it into a story or end it with a story. Or start it and then end that. When I was like frustrated, I was like trying to be jokingly frustrated, but it didn't really come off jokingly. Like I was just like, oh, they're not laughing. And I was like, you know what, this is fucking new stuff. Fuck you guys. But it I guess it came off jokingly. It just is too aggressive. I didn't like that. And then I kind of I was deteriorating. My energy was deteriorating. And the impression I did my 45 minutes to an hour Irish bit, which the origin of that is my girlfriend and I were in Boston, and we walked into an Irish pub, and we asked waiting time at the Irish pub, and an Irish woman went, about 45 minutes to an hour. And we kept doing it because she said I wasn't good at it, but I am the best impressionist when it comes to that specific phrase with that specific accent. And then I ended it with licorice. I think the licorice bit is really funny, but it's risky because these people don't know me, right? And it's not, I don't think I should close with that. I think I should close with a better joke. So another thing that I think I should work on here, I think that I have all my stuff written out. I think that I should focus on writing a solid set to do where I'll watch it and be like, oh, this was good. Like, I'm working on stuff that I know works, that I just need to, like, practice reps and memorizing, and just the skill of being more fluid, because that's another thing, is when I'm doing material that I like and that works, I'm doing it in a way where it's like, oh, this is rehearsed. This is scripted. It's not organic. So I need to figure out a way where I can do stuff that's done, that I've done before, and stuff that's brand new, to work on brand new stuff and just get used to the fluidity of it. But besides that, it was a very constructive set, and I had fun on stage doing it, and I liked writing the new stuff with the intention of going up with the new stuff. But I think that I have a lot of new stuff, and I have a lot of stuff that is just not touched. I did it once or twice and haven't touched it since. I think it's time to stop doing that for the time being and focus on the stuff I have to get it, build it up and make it better. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you on the other side, guys.